My name is Jeremiah Coney. I was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama. I go to Thompson High School. I'm a senior.
How is it to be a champion for the last 4 years?
It's been crazy. It's something to kind of brag about, something to talk about, something to remember, something that I can wake up every day knowing that hey, I'm a state champion. You know, both football and wrestling. So it's like once I leave football, it's like hey, I'm about to be a state champion in wrestling, and that's something cool to think about. And I also have 4 rings.
Wow.
So,
How is it transitioning from football to wrestling?
It's not bad at all. I take 2 days off to kind of just kind of get my mind right, and I come to wrestling, and they prepare me, and I great coaches, great people, great opportunities, and that's what helps me, and I get it just like that. So it's pretty.
How does the training difference affect you in and out of sports?
Oh, the training difference is that wrestling, they focus more on like getting you you in shape and getting your body mentally and physically ready for a match, because we it's like boxing for 2 minutes straight. That's what we're doing, and it's football. It's like you're out there for 9 plays or so, and you get to go on the sideline and chill. But for wrestling, it's like hey, it's continue wrestling. You just keep going and nonstop for 6 minutes.
Maintaining your weight, did you have to keep weight for football, or do you have to drop weight for wrestling? How does that work?
Well, for football, it was more like we work out, but it's we didn't get to the point where we was sweating about to die or whatever. But for wrestling, it's like we sweat every day. That's something that's why I'm so used to it. That's how we get better as people, and that's I cut weight a lot quicker. I lost 15 pounds from here for football within a week.
Wow.
So
A lot of us want to know, how do you lose 15? So if you could give the people maybe a 5-minute workout plan or a guideline of how to cut 15 pounds in a week coming off your championship
it was like
run?
a week and a half. It's a lot of stuff. We have 6 a.m.s every day. We do 100, 200 pull-ups. We do a lot of rep maxes, or not rep maxes, but reps when it comes to bench press, squat. It seemed like when they giving it to us, it don't seem like it's a lot, but over time, it wears down our muscles, it makes us tired, and then the wrestling room probably 100 degrees, it kind of helps us, and then we wrestling, we go live after, we learn a couple drills and we go live, and that's how we sweat a lot. And we drink plenty of water. We don't drink no sodas. We don't drink none of that. We just drink straight water. We can have a soda, every time, every once in a while, but still, if you want to maintain your weight, you just keep eating healthy, and you're gonna sweat, and you won't even realize that you're losing weight. You're just gonna get up on a scale and be like, whoa, so.
What can we expect from you from this point on to the end of your senior campaign? What are your expectations for yourself, and what can we expect from you?
What you can expect from me is that it's my senior year. I don't plan on losing anything. I'm a senior. This is something I want to remember. And it's my last year of high school, so it's not. I don't want to go down or anything. I just want to keep building my way up, and better tell my kids and other friends that hey, that I'm a state champion. And, we're gonna win state this year, and it's just something mentally.
Mm-hmm. Getting up at 6 a.m. How do you maintain your grades? How do you maintain working out? How do you get up here? Like, what is your mindset every night before you go to sleep, knowing that you have to get up at 6, knowing that you have to finish your coursework? Tell us about that discipline, that drive that you have.
My drive is that I set my alarm for 5:30, and once after 5:30 is wake and bake, and it's to, get my mind right. It's easy. It took me about 2 days to kind of get myself back to it, but it's pretty easy. I love the sport, so it's not. I don't want to miss that 1 6 a.m. because this is gonna be my last 6 a.m. for the rest of my life, and
Wow.
then so that's how I think of it. I don't want to live in no regret ever. So.
The mindset of not living in any regret.
Mhm.
Where do you get that from? Who installed that in you?
I just, as you get older, I realize that, as a senior, you have it's the last everything, last football game, last time stepping on the mat, and it's not something to regret. And then, people like you tell me how you did this and you did that. I mean, I don't think you have any regrets, but, it's something cool that I want to be able to tell somebody else. And, I don't want to live in regret. So,
All right. Well, let's take a pivot. On the mat, can you give me your style? What type of wrestler are you?
I'm not really a style person. I kind of adjust to the person that's wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're strong, then I'm okay. I'm like, I know they strong, so I'm gonna have to be more physical with them to kind of wear them down. But it depends. If they tall, I gotta stay lower. They short, and I gotta get they height. It's just something you gotta adjust to as you're wrestling. And it's something you gotta think about when you're wrestling is that you never tire. You just wrestle for 6 minutes, and after those 6 minutes, you can go chill, you can do whatever, just 6 minutes is all you need, 6 minutes. But, I prepare myself for 7, it's because anything can happen. So,
as far as adversity, being that you are a champion in several sports, what type of adversity do you go through with football, and what type of adversity do you go through with wrestling, just due to the nature of this is a team sport, and this is a one-on-one. I'm on the mat. I'm fighting for everything that I have.
Okay, so with football, it's like you have more people to depend on, but you also still depending on yourself a lot. But for wrestling, it's like, hey, like it's either you get better or you don't, and you lose your matches because it's an individual sport, and you have nobody there to back you up. Nobody's gonna be wrestling for you on the mat besides yourself. So it's like if you want to get better, you want to push yourself every day, then you can do that, and then you're gonna see the results at the end of the year or see them when because I see my results and I like them, and I'm gonna keep on pushing it because I want to get better and better. And we did 100 pull-ups today, and my hands are they're bleeding, but I mean I'm still pushing. So and 6 a.m. every day you gotta wake up, and that's just the mindset. And if you love the sport, then you'll do it. But there's really no difference between the two. If you love both of them, then you'll do whatever it takes. And I know it's been a hard year for COVID. Grades wise, I've been keeping my grades up because I want to play the sport. I don't want them to tell me that, hey, you can't play the sport because of the grades. So I keep my grades up.
All right, perfect. Well, hey guys, you got it here. I just want you to tell the people what's your name, where you're from. Tell us where we are.
My name is Jeremiah Coney. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I go to Thompson High School.
And one last thing, tell the people what they can expect from you going into your next match.
You can expect me to be more, aggressive. Expect me to, be more physical, move around more. You're gonna see, that I'm athletic. I'm an athlete, and it's from, I'm taking stuff from football and wrestling, so it's kind of helping. It's certain stuff that football taught me that wrestling did, and there's certain stuff that wrestling taught me that I can do better in football. So that's just how.
All right, perfect. Well, you guys here. My name is Gerald Hicks with X9 Scouting. I'm here with
Jeremiah Coney.
And we're out.